All right, let's just take a look at my analytics for the last video. Oh, fuck. Ow. Well, that did better than I expected. So yeah, my last video that I did with full body tracking and my experience with Slime VR took off way more than I thought it would, to be completely honest. And as you can see, I'm still rocking the full body trackers. I'm still having a lot of fun with these things. But some people wanted me to talk about some other things in the VR scene. Specifically, a couple of people were talking about Standable, because as cheap as Slime VR is, some people were wondering, what can I do for cheap? And that is where Standable VR comes in. Now, Standable VR is not full body tracking. Let me just get that out of the way, because if you're expecting full body tracking, this isn't it. If you think you'll be able to get the best kind of tracking and be able to sit with all of your friends in front of a mirror like this, you're gonna be disappointed. You see, Standable estimates your full body, giving the very limited data that it has with your headset and your hands. You see, because of that, Standable doesn't need anything like trackers or base stations or anything like that to work. So given the limited data, that just makes me wonder, how well does it actually work? I've never actually seen many people with Standable VR, so I tested it myself. And while I think Standable is a great idea in concept, I didn't really like it that much. But then again, I went into this with the idea of full body tracking, which it is not. Here, while I'm talking about it, let's put some footage so you can see. While using the quick start guide provided by Standable, I was able to quickly get it up and running, but however, I just didn't like the way that the legs were immediately, and I immediately ran into some trouble with trying to get it set up. As someone who has full body tracking and personally uses it all the time, I was left severely disappointed, especially when I thought this would give me a more fluid-like movement and make it seem more realistic to how the body would actually move in real life, just translated into VR. I was left a little confused, almost a little like what I was looking at didn't quite match at all how I was feeling I was moving or how I felt anyone would move. Overall, right off the bat, I was immediately disappointed with the portrayal of legs and full body movement that Standable provided. I much rather preferred my Slime VR trackers, but then again, it's like comparing apples to oranges. One of them is full body tracking, and the other one is more estimating your legs and your movements based off of very limited data. I felt as though maybe I was a little bit biased though, given that I had already had full body tracking. So I decided, probably in a really dumb decision, I decided to take this to a black cat lobby on a Friday night to see just how bad it can get.
What's wrong with your leg, buddy?
Oh,
I'm from the trenches, so like, you know.
yeah.
So wait,
Michael Jackson's a little. He'd be jealous.
is it on VR or something?
What you looking at?
What the fuck? You need a wheelchair now.
After seeing great success in a black cat lobby, I decided to test my luck a little bit more with a public McDonald's lobby, where I was immediately destroyed and lagged out of the entire game by the next generation and their obsession with Skibbity Toilet. God save my soul. After restarting my whole Steam VR setup, I then came to the realization that even without Standable running, even without the window going, Standable VR always runs. I was shocked to enter into my Steam VR to see those damn legs that Standable had set up. And quickly after, the entire thing messed up. Somehow, Standable VR estimated that I was a floating man planking very, very rigidly in the air in a perfectly straight line, And I could not fix this. I'm not kidding. After recording, I uninstalled Standable VR and I could not figure out what was going on here. I also thought it'd be really fun to take this into a public world and see what people's reactions were, but unfortunately I forgot to record the entire thing, so I just ended up not having any footage of that, which is just fantastic. Now I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that a lot of the things that I experienced was probably just not knowing exactly how the program worked. I'm only assuming this because every other video I see on Standable VR gives it glowing reviews, and I don't know where I went wrong. But I tried setting up trackers in it, I tried restarting it, I tried uninstalling it and reinstalling it, and no matter what I did, I just kept coming back to the same issue. For some reason, my Standable is permanently stuck with this, and I don't understand how to fix it. If you guys know, let me know, and I might do an updated review on it. But after all of this, can I really recommend Standable VR as an easy full body solution or full body estimation, keeping in mind that Standable is not free? This costs $20. Oh, sweet full body
Sweet
tracking.
full body tracking.
You. Oh, how I missed my legs.
Nah, but seriously, I get the idea behind Standable VR. I really do. And I understand full body isn't accessible for everybody, and having an estimation of some kind is great. And it's a really good start. As somebody who has full body tracking, has full control of my arms and everything, and my legs, my chest, everything, I can't really recommend it personally. It's not for me. I think it can get a lot better. I think that it's still early. It's in only 2.0 right now, and it recently just updated 2.0. I think it can be better. It's a great start for what it is, but I'm gonna stick to my $300 slime VR trackers that track my whole body. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about Standable VR and what you recommend, how you've used it or anything like that down below. And while you're down there, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I might do more VR reviews and things like that like this, because, you know, the last one seemed to do really well. I have no idea how well this one's going to do, but we'll see. You can also subscribe for my shenanigans over here on YouTube, and check out my stream highlights, or catch my streams here on Twitch. I go live every now and then, hang out in VR, or I do variety streaming. As I've mentioned, this is not my only model. We also have this guy right here. Spent a lot of money on him. Please go watch. Of course, leave suggestions and everything. They're always appreciated. And thank you guys for blowing that last video up, for all the subscriptions I got, everything like that. It really makes a difference around here, because I love doing this kind of stuff and recording and being a total dumbass. I will see you guys later. Bye.